This is Mr. Quimby, and according to the orthopedic doctor,
This one definitely needs surgery.
this news could be a bit stressful. Not for Mr. Quimby, of course, because he's going to sleep through the whole thing. But for the surgery scheduler, head of orthopedic surgeries department, pre-op staff, OR manager, anesthesiologist, orderlies, nurses, receptionists, OR staff, and cleaners that need to manage the schedules, information, and notifications for this procedure, as well as 1,000 more surgeries they perform every month. And it all has to run like clockwork, because this clock cannot afford to miss a tick. But not in this hospital. You see, this hospital uses QFlow to streamline all the scheduling, notifications, and important information in the OR. So every time Dr. Sanji says,
Definitely surgery.
he simply enters a surgery request. QFlow transfers this request to a waiting list, and the good doctor can go back to his own busy schedule. Meanwhile, Paul, the surgery scheduler, reviews the waiting list. See? He just dragged Mr. Quimby to February 1st. All right, I need to schedule a pre-op. I'll just check these boxes for pre-op requirements, and done. Tedious work. The date is set, and Mr. Quimby gets a Connect notification on his phone. After all, it's not a surprise party. The big day is growing closer, and we need the head of orthopedic surgery department to approve Mr. Quimby's procedure from that list of upcoming scheduled surgeries. Special patient condition. Good to know. Make a note of that, doctor. The procedure is approved, the red tape is done, and the OR manager takes it from here. She uses QFlow to review the surgery requirements and schedule all the staff and resources needed. After that, she usually turns to Nurse Tammy and says something like, "Remember how much time this took before QFlow?" Right before she approves and closes the surgery plan. The time has come to open up Mr. Quimby. Mark, the orderly, receives a notification on his tablet to go to the prep room and bring Mr. Quimby to the OR. By now, Mr. Quimby has finished filling in the forms and is anxious to get there.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. Mr. Quimby, right? We've been expecting you. Clockwork. Let me just check you in and transfer you to the anesthesiologist. QFlow handles every step of the process, making sure that the patient is being expected at every station and being forwarded to the next station appropriately. And 3, 2, 1, lights out! QFlow also keeps everyone informed, automatically. Now, we're going to spare you the surgery scene, not because it's not fun, but because this is the only part of the procedure that QFlow doesn't operate. But the second this is over, Mark gets a notification on his tablet to take Mr. Quimby to the recovery room. The mop squad are called to clean up and prepare the OR for the next patient. Mary at the reception is notified to keep the wheel turning, and of course, Mrs. Quimby receives a message to come to the recovery room and gaze happily at her woozy husband. Clockwork.